Welcome to Surface Embroidery for Garments. We're going to start with chain stitch. So I want to anchor my first stitch nicely. So I'm going to come down a couple of threads away from where I came up, flip my work over so I can see it. Sorry, this isn't good lighting here. And then I want to there it is. Split the thread hooked on the needle in the back and come up further ahead. The first stitch is always a little bit awkward. There we go. Now I'm going to try to keep one hand up and one hand down. Makes for tidier embroidery. So down, same hole or right next to where I was, and then up along the same line and pull the stitch and down and up, down, and up. So you can feel the work on the back with your fingers, and also you'll notice I can try to find where I want to come up, and if I find that I don't like the spot, just find a new one. So once we've taken as many stitches as we want to go in a particular direction, we're going to anchor. And we do that with a tiny straight stitch. And there is a chain stitch. Now, if we want to change direction but have the stitches going in the same path, we might want to do a reverse chain. So we'll come up a little ways away, and then we're going to anchor in the previous stitch. So down, come up, anchor in the previous stitch, down, come up, anchor in the previous stitch. Up. So reverse chain is a little bit slower than chain stitch, but you never have to worry about losing your stitch. So now I'm going to close off my shape that I've made here, but if I want to go with chain stitch starting at this point, I'm going to need to come up a few threads away from where I was. Back down. Try not to twist my threads. I'm just following a shape here, but I recommend drawing your pattern onto your fabric if you want to do something more precise than just doodling. It's a bit untidy there. We're playing a little bit of thread chicken here, but I think we can make it. Okay, and this last stitch, I'm going to anchor in this stitch here. And since that wants to pull, why not give it another little anchor stitch? There we go. And for finishing off on the back, I like to go under and back through and under and back through. And remember that the back of your work doesn't need to be beautiful. You just need to not catch anything that you might regret.